can call in and address it if you want to. If Wayne is here. You see, when it comes on to my family, I'm going to repeat this. When it comes on to my family, I'm going to repeat this. When it comes on to my family, I want no one to spread any rumors, no one to spread any propaganda, no one to do any malicious work in an aim to tarnish my family. You hear what I said? I saw some people carried to my attention that they're seeing over YouTube that a particular gentleman is saying that my family, my mother, you hear what I said? You know, say me and my mother have a very rocky road. Me and my mother have a very rocky road. I haven't spoken to my mother in months. From the 7th of February, I haven't spoken to my mother. But I still love her and I pray for her in a distance, but I don't speak to my mother. But you see, when it comes down to my mother, my grandmother, my siblings, do not. You hear what I said? When it comes on to my mother, my stepfather, my father's side of the family, I've never gone to the ambits of disrespecting people's family. So I'm going to say this with all respect. L.A. Lewis and all bloggers, I've never gone to the widths of disrespecting you people. You don't want me to disrespect you. Leave my mother's name, my family's name, my siblings' names out of your mouth. One of the primary reasons I don't interact with you people is because of simple things like this. How can you walk and tell people that my mother is dead? I've always spoken life into people. Why would you even want to go on a live and say that my mother is dead, L.A. Lewis? And then I must sit with you and talk with you. You want me to come drink with you and come get maroon certificate. Brother, you're not recognized. You're not have emotional intelligence to know say certain things you not talk.
How ended?
Certain things you don't talk.
How ended?
Certain things you don't talk, LA. I've never gone to the widths of discussing your family background. LA, but with disrespect you and disrespect you nasty.
Andre?
Yes, Wayne.
The thing that bothers me about LA with this rumor is him as a person who has just supported the Clarendon mother and was doing so well with the Donnelly story until his head got swollen. How does he think Miss Sophia or the Clarendon mother, or for that matter any mother in Jamaica going through the loss of pain at the moment, would feel him going on live and doing such nonsense? Mr. Lewis, we're asking you to cease and desist with such rumor. You know it is not true. This is not the time for gimmicks. This is a revolutionary movement. If you're piggybacking, it must be for revolutionary work, not for gimmicks. You know better, you should do better. As a consequence of your behavior, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Stevens doesn't want to have anything to do with you anymore. And we ask that you stop calling Andre's mother name in public.
It's not a matter of, I just want going forward, Wayne. Going forward, it's simply this. I don't want any association with the gentleman. I really don't want any association with him. And as a member of my management team, I'm asking you respectfully, let him know. Do not call my phone. Do not talk about me. Do not talk about my family. Keep my name out of his mouth.
I will send him something in writing tomorrow.
Send him a detailed email and let him know I want no association with him.
I shall do that.
I am trying to restore my family.
You've been blogging for too long to be doing gimmicks now. We're way behind gimmicks now. This is serious times.
I am tired of it. I am tired of it. And it cannot be that every time him think is a joke thing. There is a time for soberness. The Bible speaks about seasons. And this is not a season for gibberish and nonsense and malicious intent. It is a season for exposure. A season for renewal and restoration of this country. A rebirth, a renewal. And I'm going to say for the final time, Wayne. Say for the final time. I want nothing to do with him. Nothing to do with him.
I shall make that clear in writing tomorrow.
Thank you, Wayne. Let me go back to the class.
All right, speak to you later.
Now, students, happy birthday to Sir Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Who remembers Marcus Garvey's most powerful speech?
Fellow citizens of Africa, I greet you in the name of the Universal Negro Improvement Association and African Communities League of the World. You may ask, what organization is that? It is for me to inform you that the Universal Negro Improvement Association is an organization that seeks to unite into one solid body the 400 million Negroes of the world, to link up the 15 million Negroes of the United States of America with the 20 million.
Want to start a business with $100? Over 100 years ago, the Black nationalist movement in America reached an unprecedented level of popularity because of the efforts of the charismatic leader of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, Marcus Garvey. Born in Jamaica, Garvey grew up in poverty. He came to understand race relations through the lens of British colonialism throughout the Caribbean and Latin America. As his thinking matured, he began to formulate a revolutionary social movement. In 1914, he founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association, dedicated to uniting all the Black people throughout the world. 2 years later, he immigrated to the United States, where his powerful message quickly gained traction.
We want to unite the Negro race in this country. We want every Negro to work for one common object, but of building a nation of his own on the great continent of Africa for the purpose of bettering our industrial, commercial, educational, social, and political conditions.
He arrives in an era where blacks are still being lynched regularly in the South, around the same time that movies like Birth of a Nation are showing extraordinarily racist depictions of African Americans as monsters.
You have this really charismatic and dynamic individual, and he's talking about, look, our place is never going to be here in the United States. It's never going to be in Europe. It's going to be in Africa. We need to reclaim Africa.
So Garvey is going to be preaching a philosophy of black pride. He's going to come up with a scheme to repatriate to Africa. And he provides a huge sense of hope for millions of African Americans.
I put it up a video the other day, people. Yeah, son. And not the same one there was when the person from Jamaica Labour Party house called me and tell me say they were going to send somebody for some people try for evict you understand, my baby mother, you understand, look at the house with me, a couple of my children, you understand, so but one thing happened in that video, people, that wasn't 100% true. And I blame myself, people. I should have go do a journalistic thing, look a bit more deeper. But true, they put it up on social media and say Andre Stevenson mother died, people. You understand? I remember I didn't see at the time Andre did anything about it and said, yo, no, my mother is alive. Safe. Yeah, man. Big old people ever. Yeah, I love them. So, at the time, people, I didn't see Andre put out a story for it. I don't say Andre is a well-spoken friend of mine. So, from when I say Andre said something about it, at the same time, I start feeling vexed. I may say to myself, say, no, sir. Since we come out to the story, where Kevin Smith said Andre his son, and I don't know if I true Andre this about I may say, never mind. I wonder if I true them find out say if them ask Andre mother or something like that, she go say certain things, you understand? So last night no, this morning, Dr. Love again, another good friend of mine, but you know every time Dr. Love come with him mix up self and come with him some things to come try to throw you off key some of the time, you understand? But nevertheless, a good youth, intention, always good people, but you know sometimes Dr. Love put the joke in it, and you know, I don't want to say me come out of the joke thing, but I'm not doing no joke thing too tough right now, people. Everything I do is 100% serious. And if over the years, when I say every story I do, it is always 100% real. You understand? And the reason why I thought that Andre mother died because when the blogger them come out and say Andre mother dead, and when me look on Andre page, somebody say Andre over here mourn for your mother. You understand? So, and it is an Andre page, people, you can go scour it down, and Andre himself will tell us, said, I'm not telling a lie apart, you understand? But Dr. Love called me this morning and said, LA, Emperor, you know me a good friend. I say, yes, Dr. Love, you're my friend. But I say to that local thing I wonder why I'm come with. He might say, yo, you know, say, you put out a story, say Andre mother dead. But people, that story was 2 to 3 days ago. So Andre himself should have called me because remember, you know, me watch Andre video them, you know, and him watch mine. You understand? Because that's all friends supposed to stay, we support each other channel. You understand? I'm watching Dr. Love video them and Dr. Love watch mine. You understand? Sometimes Dr. Love on the page give me a problem. When me on Dr. Love page, me not really give me a problem. But that's Dr. Love and I'm a friend. So people, but what Andre should have the people, because remember, you know, if Andre check him phone, people, him sister me call him couple times, but him don't answer the phone. But when the phone got to voicemail, people, it's saying voicemail full. So me when you left a message and say, Andre is a businessman, your voicemail never full, if it clear your inbox. Because suppose some people come in some vital information. Suppose some people come in with some big money problems. So some people come with a movie deal. Suppose some people come with a, yes, and something. I'm going to play this shell to you. But I called him phone and the voicemail was full people. And because I didn't see, Andre said, Emperor, take down the video. Or Emperor. Or if I put up a video and someone did, or Emperor. Because Andre called me people when they ready for call me. And that's what I talk about people. Who want the unity feel that the thing more better. Unity is strength, people. Divided we're gonna fall. We in a war right now, people, against the colonial system, what they want to depopulate with. So you want them to say everybody, the Chinese them link up with Bill Gates them, link up with Joe Biden them, link up with the Ukraine Prime Minister, all of them link up with George Soros them for depopulate with. Remember you know? All of these people, you know, even country where checks out at war, them all are part of this new world agenda. You can't go find that thing where you can now G7, Justin Trudeau, the whole of them where things was at war, the whole of them joined together to get rid of we, the people, so we overpopulate. The Prime Minister of this corporate named Jamaica, Andrew Wallace, unite, the opposition leader unite for all wipe way out. Depopulation rule program. So I don't see why we should give them the benefit of the doubt and still kill off yourself, and still kill yourself people. Still kill your brothers and sisters them. So but what Andre should have the people, and if I'm wrong, you can tell me something wrong. Andre should have called me the same time and say, Emperor, I see you put out a story some mother did. Yes, and please, I'm never put out a story people, because the story wasn't about Andre's mother. I just show people to see the people, how these people wicked. Them people kill Andre's mother. Because I'm going to tell all these people the people. Them always want to kill somebody who's close to you. If you them feel like so them want to get you. That's why I'm not put no personal attachment to nobody people of such. Because remember, I was part of the Freemason, we know them operate. Andrew Wallace and Bob say they want to get you. They just kill somebody who you feel like you're attached to. People. The empire is not attached to nobody. We're not going to say, oh, my hearts are cold, but my heart are cold people. But put up my mind that if my granny, my uncle, my mother, my sister, my brother pass through, me just help pay for the funeral, but it not going to affect me. When you're in a certain line of work, people, you have to put yourself, that's nothing at all not affect you. You understand? So all you do, people, is see that everything go good. That's everything what they go good for your ends. You take care of your family, them, take care of your friend, them. That's nobody can have no bad thing for say. That's how you do it when you depend God work people. The devil is going to come in and hold it for a different farm. So I just need to say, only thing I think Andre should have done is call me. But me just say Andre do a show about it. No, Andre call me. Because this is not about views people, it's not about popularity. See the people, the video have over 60 to 70,000 views for the people. Over 60,000 people who follow the video people. And see the people, I'm going to take down the video. Enough other blogger people, you couldn't tell them to take down a video with over 60,000 people upon it. You're mad? Not of them cookie jar, you're mad? Because some bloggers that even have 10,000 people follow one of them video people. You understand? See that I search it. Some bloggers people see that. I'm going to search for them, close it down. 63,000 views people see that. 63,000 views people. I see that see the people delete move video. Alright. Alright, see the people? Send to trash. Alright. So I send the video to the trash people. You understand? Enough people now do that. Because my life for all these clean people. If I drop out to the people, if they're successful people, and the Almighty God's already Emperor, do enough job. Come on the ancestral them side now. There can be nobody who said the Emperor did something wrong. Or the Emperor knows him did something wrong and him not apologize. Because when I was growing up, people, the first thing my grandfather tell me say, you take a big man or a big woman to apologize and say them do something wrong. And people, I'm a big man, so I'm apologizing and it was so what Andre for the know. Greetings. Alright, so see the people. Somebody that they call in, exactly not watching the show, said, "Me need to make a public apology to Angie." Yes, and people just say, look, look clout. I am on this program now, people, nearly 10 minutes now. Yes, and then I go watch the show, and they will call in. I not put them on speaker because I know it's a hype them look. Yes, so people, so big up Andrea Stevens, my good friend. Yes, and people. A millions of times people put up things and say LL's dead. Say Dr. Love crash. Yes, and it will come when you're famous people. Sometimes people will come out and say things like that. I don't know too. Them say Michael Jackson dead nearly 20 times. Yes, and enough time when you say, yo, you need to say your friend, mother or sister drop out. And you hear from source where you start credible, you run with the story. And you start crying and start mourning. And then you say, yo, you know, it does happen sometimes, people. But I'm not going to dwell upon that, people. But I just said, I'm going to do a show for Andre. Because Andre is a person who look a bit more time to over-emotional. I may tell Andre, as my friend said, Andre, you cannot be a leader and over-emotional. You understand? If you have somebody number, call them. Worship to somebody give you a high respect. And people know the Emperor. I don't give anybody high respect if I earn my respect. Because enough people say them love you, but them love spell back way. We never spell love back way yet, people. So when some people tell you them love you, you better believe them. You know who you believe? People who respect you. You understand? Because respect comes with the genuine love people. When somebody respect you, if them do something wrong, they're going to apologize. Them not go ask nothing to you. If you hurt, them hurt. And I respect Andrea. Even Andrea Wallace, I used to have a heap of respect for him. You understand? Not that for some job total respect for him, because remember, you know, I don't hate him as a man. I just don't like him political move them what he make. And I don't like him sell out strategy them what him do. Just that alone. Otherwise I'm that we're good. Yeah, son. So I don't hate a man as a people or as a human being if they want to sell them a human being or if they want to sell them as sea creatures. Primitive. Yeah, son. Because when you Google the word human being, people, Google the original meaning for human being. Yeah, son. Or humans. It means primitive or it means sea creatures. Or you can say now it also means Homo sapiens, which means the monkey breed. You understand? So that's how I think the people. So you have to say the Emperor is a man of dignity and the Emperor is a man of culture and the Emperor is a man who don't afraid to say I apologize. What is it ready? Yeah. So people, big up yourself. And Andre, big up yourself. And Mama Andre, big up yourself. Yeah. So I saw the thing go. So they're on the side of the road, people, and you understand, I come pick up on them work of them. You understand? Because we do a development project, people. You understand? And big up Yankee Bless. Yankee Bless in England. Big up yourself, my family. Yankee Bless, me tell you for call me on the another phone, Yankee. Don't call me on the phone here. The 7734594. Why you see I'm doing that show? Don't call me upon that. Call me upon the 508-444-8. Call me upon the one there. That is a calling number, Yankee Bless. And all of the people them. You see, people, so sometimes people do things for them here and say things for them here. And that is just one of those times. So if you say a video never there out there before that now, then you can say, boy, Emperor, you know, say you're wrong. But a videos are out there, people, and on Andrea Seaman page, it did it when the woman say, you want to come look here. Yeah, son. Oh, God, my lad. Remind me now.
You remember, man. Remember when you come over Waterford, over Uncle Raymond, 9-8?
Oh, yeah. The 9-8 over the come, yeah.
You remember Larry Grumpy?
Yeah.
And boy.
Oh, Larry boy, this.
Family man, the school.
Oh, yeah, school over that Larry Blade.
Family man, no joke, man.
Yeah.
And by you show say Uncle Raymond in my family for a long time.
Yeah.
My granduncle.
Yeah, your granduncle.
Every time when you see me on stoplight, remember one time I just do things get so wicked and cruel. Every time when you pass stoplight, I look at you, one time you usually give me some look up.
Yeah, you just drop a package.
But I know Red Bull, you know.
Yeah.
So I remember where them name. Some things sitting but I know.
Oh, I think I went they promote Bullet Energy drink.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, Bullet Energy drink. So I see me promote a new one named Rugo, you know. Yeah, son, so hold a back clear. Yeah, good for cancer, good for bed work, if you go bed work, yeah, son, good for all the thing. Yeah, son, Rugo roots. Yeah, man, big up yourself.
Bad artist.
Whatever they sleep bad. Eh?
Get a number, man.
For arthritis? Yeah, man, just get that number, make a link Snagger Post. Just find Snagger Post, man. Edit problem we have. If him can't fix it, that means it can't fix.
I really don't know, you know. 7-star general, you know. Bounty killer. Man, a legend, man.
Yeah, man.
You have my number, daddy.
Yeah, man. Just
Take you where you plan to do, but watch out.
Yeah, what my number, man?
Our family, you know, we have to stand far for one another.
Yeah, man.
Far family go be near.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, really long time.
Yeah, 77-345-94, but don't call me on the one now.
Yeah.
That's an that I'm other line.
Yeah.
That's when I done, just save that.
That's cool, man.
Yankee, where you going?
There, fully. Everything good?
Not everything, but most things good.
Let's give the Almighty thanks. No distraction. Hear the shot. Hear me, I beg you for do for me. You see the same you there? I can't call me from that. I say Yankee Bless the family, the one thing and XYZ. The same you there, Mr. Stevenson.
Yeah.
Give me official card. Give me official card, my lad. I said family more right go far away, you know. And them thing that we are promote.
Yeah, man.
You see
Family.
me say? We not depend no distraction, my lad.
Yeah.
No distraction because it's not walk in the park. So give me official one too when you do your thing and make it be known. Because you have some careless individual like some wagonists, you know.
Yeah.
Like the loose bits and pieces. So do your thing. Come now you're educated like Mr. Stevens himself.
Yeah.
Just keep things up to date and keep the ball rolling, yeah?
Yeah, no
You
distraction.
have a lot more to accomplish.
Yeah.
No distraction, my lad.
Yes,
All right,
man.
blessed.
Honorable. Yeah, man. Yankee bless that people. Yeah, son.
Let's go, man. Let's go, a lot of a thing, man.
Yeah, man. I'm here in my power, man.
A lot of a thing, man.
Honorable, though. Yeah, man. Go up on the road. Give me a call, yeah? Yeah. Honorable. I said, never know, so yeah, I'm the king of power.
You never know. No, just do so we don't see yourself, man.
I say, take that thing now, man.
Yeah, them don't know that, man. I just do we just humble ourselves, man. And just see where I feel like, say, you know?
Yeah.
We don't know where come off a good thing, we just allow certain things, man.
Yeah, man. So, big up on yourself, people. So, and as Matella said, I call Andre people, but them phone never answer at the time. So if Andre have my number, people, Andre have all of my number them. So, bloggers, big up on yourself, Bloggers Association. But CVM TV,
Stop at it.
RJR Radio,
Look at piece something.
the Gleaner Company people, tired for the story and it don't go so, and them never call us a rich jacket people. Because what's up the story of all of 50,000 or 100,000 views, then them not retract it. When I see the Emperor, I take down back the video with over 60,000 people upon it.